This is probably gonna be my worst angry rant slash disappointed video, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I never, I never in a million years thought that I would ever make one nasty video about the Nintendo company. So before I get into this rant, I have been playing Nintendo games since I was a wee little baby lad. I'm serious. When I was a little baby, I've been playing the Nintendo NES, all the other Nintendo games, whether it's GameCube, the Wii, the 3DS, the DSi, all those fancy Nintendo products. But after their latest software update for the Nintendo Switch, oh my god, that sealed the dirty deed on how awful this has become. I mean, seriously, Nintendo, what the fuck was this shit that you have caused? I'm serious. I'm dead serious. What the hell were you thinking? I never in a million years thought that I would ever say any bad things about Nintendo. But here we are in the 2020 decade, and here we are in the year 2021. I don't know what the hell happened. After you released the software update, nobody's been able to play it. It is literally unplayable. I am dead serious. Not even hardcore Nintendo content creators on the internet cannot defend this outdated or justified crap. Well, I don't want to say outdated. I would just say more ashamed and disappointed of an update. I'm gonna be dead serious. What should have been an easy, simple little update was instead a complete buggy filled, glitchy, technical issued software update. This reminded me so much of a Fallout 76 Cyberpunk game release. Are you kidding me? What a complete disaster of this software update. I'm dead serious when I say this. Nobody is able to download digital games they buy. Nobody's able to install the games that they previously bought. And nobody is able to install the little chip games that you buy for your Switch. When you insert the game card into your console, it won't even update that. Seriously! Nintendo! What the hell have you done? I don't know what happened. So I'm so goddamn disappointed in you guys. I thought you were better than this. I know you can do better. I know you're better than this. I don't know what the hell happened. And to keep it simple, none of this would have happened if you just stayed with your previous update before the 12.0 update. With the 12.0 update they released for the Nintendo Switch, it was the start of this mess. Like, a lot of people could not install a lot of things. They could not play any games. But with the 12.03 update that they said they were going to release, it made it even worse. Okay, so I know I'm gonna sound stupid for this, but I recently bought another Nintendo Switch because I thought my old one had a virus or something awful on it. But here I am now with the second Switch, and I'm having the exact same issues. Why, Nintendo? I thought you were better than this. Apparently not. So now I'm realizing, instead of you being one of the most greatest gaming companies on the top of the list, after this software update, you have gone to the bottom of the barrel for the list. You're just with every other horrible game developer. You're just as bad as Activision, you're just as bad as EA, and you're just as bad as Blizzard, and you're just as bad as Bethesda. How can you get worse than Bethesda? Oh my god. None of this would have happened if they just did not go with the 12.0 software update. None of this would have happened. But now, here we are. I was gonna uncover this tomorrow or Wednesday when I had no work, but here I am now, a couple minutes after walking in the door from work, and now I have to make a video on this. So, thanks a lot, Nintendo. Not only have you destroyed your own Nintendo Switch, but you just also gave me and other content creators more content on what to talk about. I don't know what went wrong with Nintendo. I'm dead serious. I love Nintendo, but I never thought they would make a software update this horrible. And I thought Sony was bad with their software stuff when it comes to refunds. I think the only exception they had was with the Cyberpunk crisis with the refunding. So I'm going to say this right now. I am dead serious on returning my Nintendo Switch console and getting a full refund. And I did say I bought a second one, but after seeing this software update, I am seriously considering getting a full refund. But then again, maybe I'm wrong and it's just a simple software issue that they can fix. But I'm serious when I say this. I thought my account had a virus, and I guess that's not the case. I guess the case is there's a bunch of technical issues going on. I have my iPad right here. I can pull it up and I can read what the issues are experiencing with this update. Okay, so I guess the iPad wasn't next to me, so I had it upstairs charging. But anyway, I have the iPad now, and there's this YouTuber that's called Nintendo Life, and he has like his own website, and he makes amazing content on Nintendo stuff. He even has like articles on Nintendo updates and all this. So I'm gonna pull up the iPad and I'm gonna read off the article. If you want to see the article for yourself, I'll leave the article in the description below so you can check it out. So this is this is what's happening as of now on their page. We have resumed distribution of the system version 12.0.3 of Nintendo Switch, which was suspended after updating to 12.0.3. If an error occurs while downloading a game software or update and the data download stops, please check the following Q&A, which I'll be honest, I did every possible thing, and I even contacted customer service about this, and even they could not figure out how to handle this stuff. I mean, I asked them everything thing on if there's a possible solution to this, and they just did not tell us or tell me about this. The only thing they told me was you're not able to download the content you bought because of this error. So yeah, I'll be honest, not really the best thing on my half to call customer service, but I mean, they were pretty nice, so I will say that. But there's even more to this. If you cannot start using a micro SD card, insert the micro SD card while connected to the internet and update the main unit accordingly to the display screen. We apologize for any inconvenience, which again, that really didn't work because I mean, it's straight up breaking the console for a lot of people. And we got another update down here. Here it is. In what appears to be a first, Nintendo has stopped distribution of the Switch version 12.03 system update just hours after it became first available. No reason for the sudden halt has been announced by Nintendo at this stage, although some fans are speculating that the update may have caused unintended errors, I think is how you say it, for those who have downloaded. If you haven't yet updated your console to 12.03, you no longer have the option to do so, though, at this time of writing at least. We'll make sure to update you if we hear more. And there is one more thing I would like to say before I give my final opinion on it. I just gotta scroll down a little more. Here we go. While we are hoping for some surprises, it seems like the same update as last month, Stability, is taking us back to the glorious days of the 3DS when this was the main focus, which that pretty much was a big mess for them. So, oh, and they have the list of the full patch notes at the bottom, but I'm not really gonna bother under here. And there are a lot of comments down here that are saying this stability jokes and this is not able to work. And holy bleep, that's a mother flapping stability improvement. The comments just keep going and going. Just here's another one. Just well, Lita Lee flipping Lee. I'll be honest, that one was kind of funny. I love some good stability issues. Yeah, it's just a lot of negative comments here. Like nobody's happy with this update. So again, I'll leave the information for Nintendo Life's article in the description so you guys can go check it out. But this is what happens. None of this would have happened if they just canceled the update. Like, they should have not even bothered with the update in the first place. The Nintendo Switch was perfect before, but now they have completely fucked it up. None of this would have happened if they just didn't touch it. You know the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? They should have just gone with that. If it wasn't broke, don't fix it. But here it is now, completely broken, so they need to fix it. You know, I think this might be silly of me to say, but you know how game releases have like emergency balance changes if something's completely broken? This has got to be something for the Nintendo Switch. This is a completely broken console now. So you're not able to download digital games, you can't purchase digital games, you can't install game chips onto your console, nothing. And the only way they can actually fix this update is if they have all hands on deck and give an emergency software update. So, if anybody is thinking about buying a Nintendo Switch, do not buy a Nintendo Switch because they have destroyed their own console with this update. And if you bought a Nintendo Switch, I strongly recommend you get an immediate refund. And I'm seriously considering doing this. Now, some people are going to probably wait for the issue to come out. And they're probably saying, don't worry, it's coming. The patches are coming. But this is my response. No, I'm not waiting for your broken update to fix this. I'm playing your Nintendo Switch right now, and this update destroyed it. You destroyed your own console. What's the point of playing a console game if you're not able to play anything? This update made the Nintendo Switch unplayable. So, if I have to end this video off on one more thing, as someone who's literally played Nintendo games since they were a baby, Nintendo, I am just very disappointed in you. I expected better. I thought you were all better than this. But apparently, I was wrong. And you are just like every other horrible game developers. So, I am ashamed of you. And because of this, I am never going to bother with any more Nintendo products or Nintendo games until this crisis is resolved. So, if you're all thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch, don't bother buying one until they resolve this crisis. So, yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say right now, you guys. I'm sorry for the angry rant, but this was a crisis I've been meaning to talk about for a little bit now, and I was going to talk about it tomorrow or Wednesday, but because it's so bad, I have to make a video on it today, so I'm sorry, you guys. If you're thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch, don't bother. And if you have, get a refund or don't even bother updating it. Nintendo, you should be ashamed of yourself. So, until next time, you guys, I'm avoiding Nintendo Switch, and I'm avoiding Nintendo's company in general, and I'm not even bothering touching any Nintendo products with a 20-foot pole. And I'll see you all in the next video. Damn, man. This one really hurt.